We have to think about primary electorate, general electorate. But to your point from before about do Americans want somebody new? Americans are desperate for somebody other than Donald Trump or Joe Biden. Poll after poll, survey after survey shows people want new, fresh faces. They want an alternative. But guess what we're poised to give them? Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
Sherry, can a third-party candidate actually win?
You know, unfortunately, what we've seen throughout history is the inability of a third-party candidate to truly pull it off. Candidate Perry, in order to get on the stage, not just 40,000 donors, but you're going to have to poll in excess of 15%. And not many of the candidates are able to do that. And so Gallup, you know...
It's 1%. They released 1% is all you need.
1% of the polling, but 40,000 unique donors. Right?
I only need 1% in the polling.
1% in the polling.
Of the whole country? Of the whole country. All voters?
But either way.
1%.
But I guess my question is this. There's people who run thinking they can win. There's people who run thinking they can spoil. We know that when George Herbert Walker Bush ran against Bill Clinton ended up with 42% of the vote. Ross Perot ended up with 19%.
Absolutely.
And because of that, Bill Clinton won. So is that what Dr. Cornel West and these third-party people are doing?
So I don't know. I mean, Cornel West came out early as being one of the... he and another talk show host that had a number of issues even with the Obama campaign and the Obama presidency and wanted to see Obama do more for Black America. And I think he's had that axe to grind for quite some time. And some of it is legitimate. The whole issue of criminal justice reform, making sure that we truly do address the inadequacies that exist with African Americans that disproportionately are incarcerated. The marijuana charges, President Biden just recently punted to the states, signaling for governors to address that issue. So some of these issues haven't been addressed directly, and Cornel West can inadvertently hurt the Democratic candidates.
And could hurt Joe Biden. Some are saying, Charlie Langton, there's another party called the No Labels Party that's popping up right now. They don't have a guy or a gal that they're putting as their candidate. People mentioned Joe Manchin may want to take this, but Fred Upton, former lawmaker from Michigan, says, hey, I'm all for it. Can they have an impact on this election?
He's going to join that party?
Well, he's very much, he's a big supporter of that.
We'll always get third party. There's a Libertarian Party, there's a tax party, there's a communist party. There's all kinds of parties.
There's a birthday party now.
I wish it was a birthday party. It'd be a lot easier.
Listen, no, I think traditionally it's going to be a Democrat and Republican. And I think
it will.
I think the issue is really going to be they're going to have to be a primary that's going to be kind of bloody, but you still have to win an election, and you still have to appeal to some people in the center, whether that's 10%, 15%, whatever the numbers are. And so if you're so divisive within your own party, I cannot see how that person can win a general election. You've got to be consistent.
Perry Johnson, if you end up on the debate stage, if you get the 1% and you get the 40,000 donors and you're standing next to Donald Trump and he looks at you and he does one of his wry, comical bits where he makes fun of you the way he makes fun of anyone he stands next to, and he calls you Peculiar Perry or something like that, how do you respond to his answer?
I'm looking forward to that. I'm waiting for that day. If he does that, it means I'm relevant. In fact, he's about the only guy I know who can bankrupt the casino. Think about it.
Now, there you go. There's one of the lines you'll hear. You heard it here
I need him to go to perryjohnson.com/donate for $1, because that's all I want.
Perry, you mentioned Bill Clinton. You mentioned some of the other ones who Barack Obama became president, and people said they didn't have a shot. You're hoping for the same shot. We thank you for joining us and sharing your ideas with us.
Thank you.
Dave D'Ulio, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you. Let's do it again. And Sherry, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for having me on.
Well, guess what? Before we go to break, we're giving you the last word on this topic, because guess who? This guy, Charlie Langton, went to the roads to find out what you think.
Gut reaction. Trump, Biden, what do you think?
Neither. There's just too much going on that we need someone new to step up and put the country back in its place.
Biden, Trump.
No, thank you.
I think Trump was doing an excellent job.
I think Biden will win.
Why do you think they both have to go?
One's been in politics too long, and the other one is...
Trump won.
Trump won.
I got 3 absentee ballots in the mail.
Did you vote 3 times?
Yes.
Has Biden been good for the country?
He's been okay. He's done what he can.
We've had too much division in this country. There's Too many people have lost jobs.
I'm hoping that there'll be some other choices when the time comes.
I'd love to see some new ideas and new changes, not the same old, same old.
As spicy as the food is at the cafe, Charlie will find the spiciest of voices to talk to us. Good work there, Charlie. From one election topic to another, could Detroit soon need a new mayor? There are some people who believe that Mayor Mike Duggan has his eyes on a bigger office, maybe the governor's office. So does Detroit need a new vision or just keep going with his? And we asked our next panel about the big breaking story today about former President Trump being indicted. That debate rolls on next.